Good morning, YouTube. Before we can do anything, gotta stay hydrated. Hashtag water gang. Got the dog food all laid out too for Laura. Usually Laura gets up before I do, so she feeds the dogs in the morning and then I feed them in the afternoon, that's kind of like her thing. But if I get up before her, which is very rarely, we'll go ahead and pre-make the food bowl so that way there's less she has to do when she first wakes up. Because I love her. It is raining, I'll take a rain jacket. Just another shitty day. But we're not taking this thing today. We're taking the Gladiator. Yes. Oh yeah. I got the heat on, I got the seats all warmed up. Now I do gotta admit something that I haven't even showed to Alan yet, but I boofed the tailgate. Yeah, I had the tailgate down like so, and there was a pole about this tall, and obviously I couldn't see it because the tailgate was down. The backup camera couldn't see it, so obviously that was not working, and it was just out of my line of sight, so I backed right into it because I'm a dumb. But it's okay, I was planning on taking off the tailgate anyway. I'm gonna fix this one, but I'm gonna make my own custom one. Oh yeah, one thing before we get going, they hooked me up over at HR. It feels like I'm driving a toy compared to that F350, man. Yep. So yeah, with these, not only did they put the latches on the sides, they put a latch in the middle too. Isn't that like the stupidest thing in the world? Oh, that's cool. That's so cool.
So the way it works is you got your color wheel, and you can do whatever color you want, and then you can play with the tone. But you've also got stuff up here, solid, fade, or strobe. So do strobe, and then you can mess around with like the speed.
Oh no, that's so dangerous.
You can change the color of it too.
Can I make it go two different colors? Okay.
Those are cool. Now just like click, say you want that one, it'll go through it, and you can do the speed.
What about?
Now it's going through all of them.
That's gonna get me in trouble. That's gonna get me in trouble.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Oh, dude. That's so bad.
You can actually take the lens off and throw in a halo. And the halo could actually be run off the same controller as your rock lights. So you could have like a whole show going on. And now they're white until you turn on the blinker. Hit it.
Oh, fuck. That's unreasonably bright. That's awesome.
Make sure they're off.
Right.
Don't like go down the highway accidentally sporting cop car colors.
Yeah, no, that's a big no-no.
So the last thing that we did that's real noticeable is in the back. Josh, you want to throw it in reverse?
Yeah.
Start the truck. Upgraded the bulbs.
Those are bright.
3 times as bright as the original.
Whoa.
But the reverse lights are where it's at. Check this out.
Jesus Christ.
These are the brightest reverse light bulbs on the market. And they're totally plug and play. Just slapped them in. Took like 2 seconds.
That's so bright. Yep. What does that backup camera look like? I bet that thing's illuminated.
Yeah, it's bright.
Look how lit up it is. You can see your pores like on your face. It's so clear. Oh my god.
Well, I want you to take this thing because it needs some different wheels, man.
Dude, we got some wheels and tires and a lift that we're working on.
I'm so sick of looking at it with these gray.
I know, with these lame stock wheels. Let's go lift this bitch.
Was full of cocaine, cause they got like they say he smashed the nigga for a whole thing of
cocaine. Look, it's too fucking A, that bump is gnarly. Roll down my stupid fucking windows. This good? Think it'd be funny if I just slammed my door into this thing? Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, are you, Diana's son?
Yes.
I thought so. I love your mom. I know it's like the weirdest thing to say to somebody. Man, that's custom, brother. Let me tell you about that thing.
That's a hard hit.
That is not a soft hit. That is, I had no idea that there was a pole there.
So I just want to let you know that this is not how you operate a curb feeler.
Also. And I did not see where you had that one set.
Cross member and right in here.
Yeah. I also want total liability, like waive from me. So if it falls off, it's like, oh no, you just dropped my Jeep. Anyway, gotta go. Can you lift it to how tall you think it's gonna sit with the tires and lift?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be that tall? It ain't gonna be that tall.
A little bit shorter.
A lot short. There's no way it's gonna be this.
38.
There's no way. I have to get a fucking running start to get up in that thing. And we can just put these bad boys next to it, see how they look. Because I'm all about that. YouTube clap. Stay.
Maybe 2 inches shorter.
Maybe a little bit less than
Maybe
that.
a little bit.
Maybe like a lot of less than that. Maybe like a foot and a half. But yeah, no, I feel it because it's gonna drop like a couple inches.
You said it was 4.5, right?
It's a 4-inch lift, yeah. What you doing?
He's putting the little things up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Good morning, buddy.
What are you doing?
Oh well, you know, just fucking.
Oh, look at the Gladiator!
Look at that piece of shit.
The Gladiator!
Yo, you want to see this custom tailgate?
Yes.
It's all custom. One of a kind, man.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's a pole fucking there. I had like an engine and an engine hoist in here and shit.
Oh, you were using the Gladiator to do shit?
Yeah. That was my first problem. Use the Gladiator as like a truck.
It is a truck.
Right. Ish. Like the same way like a hot tub is a bathtub. You know, like you could do it that way.
You could.
Brand new.
How many miles got on it now?
Like 400.
Like 400 miles?
And when I got it, had 17.
Right. Gonna replace the front coil springs.
Uh-huh.
So the plastic Mopar supports are pretty shitty. So we're gonna replace those with some upgraded ones.
Wait, is this all my stuff?
Yeah, so this is the new stuff.
This is stuff you ordered yesterday at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and showed up.
7:15.
That's ridiculous.
Rusty's off-road, got here at 7:15 this morning.
Fuck yeah, Rusty.
Yeah.
You need your phone?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like eventually. Like, is it up there?
Yeah, it's in the cup holder.
All right, let me go climb and get it.
All right. Maybe we'll get down a little bit there, Ramon.
There we go.
Never mind, he's in.
I'm in.
He may rip the door off the truck, but he's in. The aluminum door.
The aluminum.
You're asking me what parts we're gonna replace?
Yeah.
And so this thing right here, these plastic cups they put on top of the coil mounts.
Is that what
So
this thing is for?
that one came with the kit.
Right. Just one?
Right, so that's the driver's side replacement because the driver's side is the one that's the worst.
Okay.
From the factory.
So they just automatically send new ones with the kit.
Yeah, so here's what we do. We're gonna take that and trash it, and then we get these brand new ones from Rusty that are a poly, and they're a hell of a lot stronger.
Feels like what Glocks are made out of.
If you look, here, hold that thingy a second. If you look, this is very pliable and bendable. So what's gonna happen is, as that spring sits on it, it's gonna mold this thing and change the shape of it, and it's effectively gonna change the shape of the spring. These are not gonna move. Once it's seated on top of the steel, it's gonna stay firm and not give and not sag.
Oh yeah, that's way better than this.
Yeah.
That thing's got way more play.
So that's part of what we brought in this morning, and then a rear trap bar, a rear adjustable trap bar. That way we get that axle set back up underneath that truck.
Okay, cool.
Left to right correctly. Otherwise, you're gonna.
Yeah, that's when the axle shifts you're telling me about?
Right. Otherwise, you're gonna be walking, dog walking down the road. Have you seen these guys that build these trucks and only put half their lift kit on?
Oh, where it like sags in the back?
Yeah, like the front's way up in the.
Yeah, the invisible trailer towers?
That guy.
Yeah.
I saw one in South Carolina over Christmas.
South Carolina Broline. That's what they call it.
Yeah, the Tennessee tilt.
The Tennessee tilt?
Georgia dangle.
Georgia dangle.
It's like, I'll sell you the other half of your lift kit, man.
They never do. Yeah, I'm
We're
following
gonna
you.
replace the lower control arms.
Yes.
We have new fixed length adjustable control arms that match up with this lift. We have new shocks to go in this truck, the Falcon 2.1s by TerraFlex. Coil spring is going to get replaced. We've got sway bar end links that'll get replaced. So these cute little guys right here.
Those look really cute.
When the truck gets taller, we're obviously going to extend these to keep that sway bar as parallel with the truck as possible. So on the front, I mean, that's pretty much it on the front. There's just not a whole heck of a lot to it. The upper control arms will stay, and eventually, on most builds, you'd want to replace those upper control arms to get that pinion angle correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, your pinion angle's off a little bit. It can potentially cause damage.
Think we can fit a turbo while we're down here? Yeah. I mean, we got the exhaust right here, brother.
We do a rip supercharger.
Yeah, I would love
We're doing one next week.
I love a ripper.
On the Gladiator.
Really?
Yeah, that truck will make about 407 rear wheel horsepower with a supercharger.
Dude, that's insane because these 8 speeds are fast.
Yeah, it'll make 407 to the rear tires and about 360 foot-pound of torque.
Dude, that's too much for a Jeep like this.
That's freaking badass.
I mean, I want it. I want it. That's not what I was saying. But yeah.
So in the back, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna reuse these coils, and it's got a block that essentially goes on here.
Aluminum one or that like tall steel black
the
one?
Tall steel one.
Okay, what are the aluminum blocks? I forgot what you said. Those are the bump stops. That's right.
Those are the bump stops.
We'll get rid of these little muffs. We'll get some glass packs back here.
This is the rear trap bar. So
Yeah.
we're gonna replace this rear trap bar with a brand new. Here, let me show you.
And this is Rusty's, right?
This is Rusty's off-road.
Dude, look at this thing.
The factory track bar that's in it, it's a fixed length track bar, which is good, it does. But if you take this one, and when it goes in there,
It's adjustable too.
We'll
it
take
looks
it and adjust it so this axle's centered back underneath the truck.
Oh, dude, cool. So like no matter what the lift is, that this one can help you center the axle to keep it from doing that thing where it like shifts out.
Right. So you can see the difference in the thickness of
like the quality
factory
is like,
OEM.
yeah, it's like almost double the
Yeah, and you can feel
doubles.
how heavy that checker is.
I mean, that's about a Wednesday.
That's about a Wednesday.
That's about a Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Man, it's so convenient having someone like super knowledgeable about this stuff. Like you guys are so smart.
What people don't realize is when you lift a truck, you're not lifting the axles, you're actually lifting the frame. When you take a frame and raise it up off of the axles, it draws the axles in because they're tied together with the control arms.
So it pulls the front and rear kind of like together?
It shortens that wheelbase.
Oh.
So as the frame goes up, it's going to change the angle of the dangle here.
And then it's gonna bring this here.
To the front.
Yeah, it's gonna push this down here. So that's why you get longer one of these to push it back.
Longer control arms.
And so like, are you gonna have to play with it, or do you know exactly like where it needs to be already?
No, we pretty much know where it's got to be. We built a few of them.
Yeah, I figured. A few Jeeps.
So that plate will just drop this down a little bit.
This is the whole fuel tank. This is a big fuel tank.
Yeah.
How many gallons does this thing hold?
21 or 22.
Dang, that's not bad for a Jeep. I mean, no 60-gallon tank, no Titan tank. So he's gonna disassemble the jacks while we go pick up the wheel spacers, come back, and then fuck yeah.
We'll be back in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah, it's really fun there.
It's been holding
Everybody.
off. So it's been so hard not for me to do that. These are cool.
So 2005 LJ, I just picked it up. The LJ long Jeep. So
The long Jeep.
if you look, like there's another one right there.
Okay, where it's like a long, it's a single
so
cab with a long back, I
Yeah,
guess.
so it's extended right here.
This is really interesting. I kind of like the way this looks.
So this was the whole Jeep that came before the four-door Jeep. They made these 2004, 5, and 6. 2007, they started making the four-door Jeep.
Right.
So this was kind of the evolution from a two-door TJ to something a little bit longer wheelbase, and then the evolution into the four-door Jeep.
So, but these are like real Jeeps, right? Like that's like what is this like what people?
Everybody loves a TJ. It's a total cool spring setup. This one's got a 30 in the front, Dana 44 in the rear.
Jesus.
It's not the Rubicon model. It's the sport model LJ.
It's got a CB.
It's got a CB, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go hit.
We're gonna talk some truckers right down the road here.
When we get done with that, we can go see Smokey up from Bandit.
Jeep, 98,000 miles. Very few mods. It's only got like a 2-inch lift kit put on it with some 33s. Well taken care of. Never been off-road.
What?
This Jeep's never been off-road.
What?
Yeah, it's a virgin when it comes to seeing anything but asphalt.
Well, that's just unacceptable.
It's unacceptable, but it's awesome for me that I purchased a Jeep that's never been off-road.
Well, exactly.
Look at the back. Look at all the room in the back.
Oh, dude, you could have so many babies back here.
You could be a baby.
Holy shit.
Sheen in this thing.
Does this whole yeah? You also have the world's smallest sun visors.
The world's smallest sun visors. They don't work for shit.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that doesn't work for me. I can still see. I can see. Same. I can see so much. I like having someone my height, man. It feels good.
You got a couple inches on me, man. I mean, in height-wise. I don't know about anything else.
No. It's like, you know. Hello. And she's having a day.
She's having tunes going. She got a little clap.
She's thinking. Nope, checking the nails.
Okay.
This seat is 45-degree angle forward. She's sitting like this. Have you ever eaten here?
I have.
This place is awesome.
Freight's great.
Like this is where Justin, like if we go out to eat in Woodstock, this is where we go.
I love Freight.
It's delicious.
For my
Puppy. Hi, puppy. You got a toy. Look at all these spacers, man. Oh, we could do that clickbait stuff where we just put a bunch of wheel spacers together. Yeah, just how many spacers do you think we could get?
That's like a SEMA build, isn't it?
Pretty much. All I have to do is learn how to weld bad, and we can figure it out.
Weld bad and lots of spacers.
Like how many can we put together before it starts getting like super dangerous?
We can test it though.
I think we should. Maybe not on the Gladiator, but we should test it. I think we should.
Probably not the Gladiator. We should do it on something lightweight, like the Rally Fighter.
Like the Rebel. Oh yeah, the Rally Fighter.
Yeah, it's on the Rally Fighter. Go tear shit up and we'll fix it.
Hey puppy, you sweet dog. I love tall dogs that I don't have to bend down to pet. Like they're just right here.
They don't have to be that tall for you or I.
Right, I know, but it's easy.
So yeah, they got tons of wheels, like US wheel, Vision wheel, alloy wheel.
Like all
tons
steel.
of wheels,
These
got stock wheels.
So everything like hub outwards is like what you get here.
Everything hub outward is I get it here. It's the only place I'll buy it. This is Wheel Accessories of Georgia.
I knew that, but I wanted you guys to know that.
Wheel Accessories of Georgia.
They're very nice enough. Let us.
Gladiator.
4 for
Nice.
Gladiator.
1.5, 14.15.
Perfect.
Hi, puppy.
See? There's one.
Got one. Oh hey!
He about to knock you over.
Knock me over.
Good boy. And people on the internet love dogs too, man. So it's like when I fill content full of dogs, they get super stoked.
Everybody loves that dog.
You big boy. He probably about 110 pounds.
Talks to every truck when they show up.
Yeah.
Loudly.
Yes, he does.
They can drive by the street and he'll go talk to them.
So explain hub-centric for the internet.
Don't be afraid of wheel spacers. Wheel spacers are okay. As long as it's the right wheel spacer. It's got to be hub-centric so that when it goes over the hub of the vehicle, it's a tight fit here. And then lug-centric so that when it goes on the factory lugs, when you put the nut on there, there's no play. So it's got to be so that the hub and the lug is tight. If you have one or the other, it's not going to last. It's going to fail.
And doesn't that throw out like ball joints and stuff too?
Oh, it'll destroy things. And you got lug nuts right, Dan?
Yeah, we have the spike luggies. Do we need lugs for the spacers, or do they come with them? Or how's that work? Oh, nice.
And then we use those studs to go on the factories.
Okay, so
and then yours
the factory studs go here, and then you put these here, and then the lug nuts that I got going here.
Yeah, wheel and
yeah,
your lugs.
Nice. That'll give it a beefy offset too.
Spiky lugs.
Some spiky lug boys.
Where'd you get the spiky lugs from?
From the intranets.
How much you pay for it?
Oh, I didn't. I mean, $150. Wheel trim ornaments?
Wheel trim ornaments for the 63 to 69. I mean, I got all the classic car stuff for the wheels.
Disc brakes. I mean, they got everything here.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, dude.
It's a challenge.
You don't want to.
All right, you want to go first? Or go
No. You go first. You got to set the standard.
First. Oh, it's me. Oh, shit. That's
13?
pretty close right there.
That is really good. Lucky for you, Oh, dude, I came so close to the red 20. Okay, I'll go first this time. I'll set the standard.
Yeah. Nice.
Well.
You right to the steel. That's perfect.
Yeah, right to the steel. Oh, the lines don't count though.
It counts today.
No, today. You can't land on the lines. If the lines, you only have to land on the spots.
All right, I got to at the same time.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Oh, wait, no, okay. So I think you win that one because this would be 20, 10, 30, 10, and then bullseye's 50. I think that's how it works. It's like this is triple, double, triple, so 20, 30, and then this would be 15.
For a living, I have
so,
no idea.
So you win. You piece of shit. Danny, thank you very much. I appreciate your business. Pleasure's all mine. There's a link for this place in the description. You guys can check it out. Thank you for the wheel spacers. We're excited to put these on the Jeep. I'm just gonna stick them out like a solid foot. So
we'll put them all together on one side of it.
I think that's what we should do. Wheels Accessory of Georgia, WAG. Come on down to WAGs. LJ stands for Long Jeep. That's new to me. Oh, those look tight. Tight.
Stage and everything, pretty much.
When you guys rip it, is that the transmission fluid? Isn't it funny how it smells like farts when we show up?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
There's baby wipes in that bathroom. You might need one.
Hey man, listen, don't you dare talk shit about baby wipes. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made as an adult.
Trail fresh. Like you're dirty, you've been willing all day, you get to where you're camping at night. Get some trail fresh.
Can you imagine just a bunch of like dudes like us going like, you ever feel not so fresh after your day of mudding in the hole? You guys got that old shit out.
Yeah.
Are these important to y'all, these springs at all? I'm gonna take them then. These are gonna make excellent knives. I might make these guys some knives when I get to making knives again. Dang, those are nice.
Ribbed for your
Dude.
Start caressing the back of my hand, we got problems.
Hold on now. These are those new these new Trojan gloves.
They're smalls, by the way, but don't judge them.
extra mediums. You pick those up at the Baby Gap. By the way, so like what? It's okay. Like I was literally just about to make a joke about how my only goal was to get in y'all's way.
Yeah.
And then
you just did that.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Man, look at my hands. You done messed them all. They always look like that. What is this sensor down here for? Is this?
It's the axle disconnect. Basically, you have 3 axle shafts. One here, and one down here. So in two-wheel drive driving down the road, your front drive shaft doesn't spin. It prevents wear and tear on the front drive line.
That sounds really cool, but really expensive.
Expensive and kind of dumb. Got rid of it back in the early 90s because of a few flaws and issues, and then brought it back thinking it was a good idea.
Maybe they've improved it with their new bullshit computers.
Yeah.
For a pig.
Well, you can. Ooga. I wasn't sure how this whole thing was gonna go, but I'm glad you guys are a bunch of degenerates like me.
You want to look at the stock compared to the new one.
This is hollow construction. I'm assuming this is hollow. No, that feels almost
hollow.
solid.
Material thickness is about twice as much, though. Looks like a grub worm wearing a turtleneck.
It's the biggest grub worm you've ever seen, boy.
It's not real long, but it's thick.
You know, like normally with this kind of stuff, I do my best to help, but I feel like genuinely like the best thing I can do is stay out of the way. Damn, what type of Gordon Freeman fucking crowbar? What's the torque spec on these? Is it 1 ugga chugger or 2?
2 Ugga
It's about it's 2 Ugga Duggas?
I actually have all the instructions pulled up on my laptop, so we'll reference.
Versus the 3 pages that I brought you?
3 of 17.
Where is it? Here we go. All right, you guys haven't even gotten to the step that this page has yet, so once you guys get there, we can use these. You are so committed. I'm gonna get you some protein powder or something. OSHA approved. Oh man, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh man, you guys are some fucking.
And the bump stop's upside down. And that would have sucked. Yep. La 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 la.
Yeah, we should put the factory wheels back on it just to see what it looks like when it's all. Just to see how dinky it is.
Hell yeah. It's probably
14.
Throwing the four-wheel drive, baby. So, like, Jeeps do good in the snow, though, right? I know they do good off-road, but they do better in the snow than, like, regular trucks, right?
Depends on your tires, honestly.
How about those tires?
Yeah, them there, they're good in snow, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Them Milestar Patagonia MPs.
Off-road Mafia cuts my brake lines. Why would we want to stop?
Who needs to stop?
Why would we want to stop? We want to go fast. So this is what you're telling me earlier.
Yeah.
This is the you're relocating this
cut
thing?
so you can bend it. No. We do away with this completely, so you gain like 2 more inches in the brake line.
And like for travel and stuff?
Yeah, for travel.
Because otherwise they just rip it right out.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want
And then
that.
you don't have no brakes.
Mama said bump stops with the quitters.
We took that bracket out that was right here. Yeah. We had it tied to the control arm. Now that the axle's lower than the frame, that's not going to go there anymore.
Right.
So what we do is we cut that bracket out. That way we can leave it mounted to the frame up top, and now we still have all the travel.
Look how tiny that oil pan is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so adorable.
It's actually set up for a 3-link design. So on top of the axle housing, it's got 2 areas where you can bolt in with the bracket for the control arm, and then right here is the bracket from the factory to 3-link the rear. So right now it's 4-link, we got 4 control arms.
Yeah?
We could go to just lower control arms and 1 upper to the out.
And that's better?
In some aspects it's better, yeah.
I know with like racing, the more links the better. You know, people have like 10-link rear ends, it helps with traction and whatnot, but for off-roading it doesn't.
Right, because you want full articulation of the axle.
We'll go up the axle so it's a flatter angle, and then pull the axle one way.
And then I'll lock it in place. Okay. You're just going to use this puller to just pull the whole axle. Oh, look at her go. Whoa, look at that. It's that simple. Almost. Come on, Jimi Hendrix.
Give me a little bit.
So now chop it down with the back of my hand.
Hey, where'd you get these rock lights at?
Oh man, I'm glad that you asked. I actually got them at Headlight Revolution. They went ahead and decked it out for me. They color changed and everything.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, I haven't used them at night, to be honest with you. I'm learning a lot today about Jeeps.
We haven't heard of too many failures on midshaft yet, other than the recall for not putting grease on them, right?
That's just a little bit of...
I'll have to cut that out, but it's fine. I'll have to cut.
I don't know that can be on.
I noticed that your Ziz wheel still has a guard on it. Is that on purpose?
OSHA.
Oh, wow.
Falcon shocked by Terraflex.
Hell yeah, Falcon shocked by Terraflex. Am I all in your shit?
A little bit.
Hell yeah, brother. Let me see them Falcon shocks. Oh, dude, the fucking reach on that. I've got a flamethrower that doesn't reach that far.
Oh, no.
That actually feels kind of good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Chestnuts roasted. No, excuse me. I didn't see you here. Just... I feel my days of working at an auto shop are coming right back to me, man. But what does a sway bar do? Just keeps it from swaying?
roll.
Body roll?
Yeah. Mitigates it.
You know what that word fucking means?
Oh, that
He's dead nuts right. It mitigates your body roll. You don't need any body roll when your sway bars are attached. Go around a curve without sway bars, and the body will like roll on the entire chassis.
Independent rear and front suspension operate differently than straight axle suspension. Like if you compress or droop out one side of an IFS or an IRS system, that doesn't transfer any kind of energy to the other side. Whereas if this side is droop, it's immediate transfer of energy to
Right,
the other
the
side.
opposite way.
So you have to have something a little bit bigger and beefier to compensate for that.
The whole undercarriage was super clean too.
We've had quite a few Jeeps that literally have come here with dealer tags to be built as soon as they bought it from the dealer, like within 800 miles.
That's awesome. That's exactly what I would do with mine, but I'm glad to hear that there's other people doing that.
You're not the only one.
Because I don't think I could enjoy this truck in its stock form. I enjoy this, it's a great vehicle. It's fun to drive, it's easy to drive, it's got plenty of power, it's good on gas. But I would take it straight to Off-Road Mafia and put a 4-inch lift on it if I own this. So he's adjusting for the steering?
Yeah, so that's the drag link. So we're trying to get the steering wheel straight, and really we're not getting it straight right now. We're just doing a minor adjustment on it so that when it goes over the alignment shop in a few minutes, it'll be real easy to make the quick adjustments and put it back together.
Okay. I just realized that you have a little wrench as a necklace, and that's kind of cool. Oh, that's even really cooler. They're hub-centric, which means they just fit perfectly over the hub and the lugs. So these aren't bad for you, like, these aren't bad for the...
No, this is a good way to go because you got the hub and the lug centric.
I was trying to explain it in a way that sounded like that. But what you got was, these are good because they got big holes in it.
They look pretty, so we're gonna run them.
They look expensive, so they ain't that brush. These are only an inch, well, I say only an inch and a half. Inch and a half's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really the biggest wheel spacer you'd want to go with.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You wouldn't go any larger than that.
Yeah.
Let's just stack two of them up on there like that right there.
Well, if that's the case, if we're going that route,
See them.
we're not going to do the lift in the back, leave it stock in the back, then it's going to be stanced and broed out.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Bro leaned and it's got, we just put the regular wheels on the rear.
Or we could do a dually in the back and put the tire on and then put 4 wheel spacers and put the other tire on.
Yeah, let's put the wheel spacers on those, and we'll use 4 of those for the rear, and we'll use 2 of those for the front. So it'll be lowered, dualied, and have the bro
You
lean.
don't have to worry about fuel mileage then.
And how fast is it gonna haul ass? I bet it's gonna be so much faster.
Oh, it'll haul all of the ass.
That socket's my truck now. Part of the truck, you left it. Whoa, how'd you get it in there like that?
Man.
What?
I don't know, that's the first.
Dude, that is awesome.
It's in, but it's not in correctly.
Dude, that's some shit that I would do. Like, I'm really impressed. I usually don't see people fuck up as bad as I do like that. But like, that's some shit that I would do at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday when I got shit to do.
On a Friday.
Like right before the weekend, right before I'm gonna go play with it. Like, it's my luck, man. It's exactly what it is. So that, like that hat cup kind of goes on there and then you just kind of shove it in.
Yeah.
Drop my nut. Thank you, sir.
He just really wants to hang. That's all he does.
Give me a hammock.
Try. And I helped.
Almost one. Yep.
Woo! Spacey boys. Bitch, all this factory goddamn bullshit.
You gotta pop out your butt plug.
Thanks, man.
You gotta pop out your butt plug.
That's a good catch.
Don't worry, there's more where that came from.
Leave him alone. Boo! Boo!
All right, something beware. If you're using wheel spacers, you got to be careful because if the factory stud sticks out further than the spacer, like these do, then your wheel, either your factory wheel or your aftermarket, has to have a gap for that bolt to go through.
Okay.
If it doesn't, you're gonna have a gap between the wheel and the spacer.
And you gotta trim the spacers. Or you gotta trim the you have to trim the actual...
Trim the studs.
Okay. The cool part is that it's not even threaded, but we don't have to do it, so it's even.
No, we're good, but you know, some people watching this video might be like, fuck yeah, I'll run wheel spacers, and they go and bolt the shit on, and then the wheel's not flush.
My spacers ain't working so good.
And then they're like, but Dan, you said wheel spacers were okay.
They are, sometimes. Oh man, this is ridiculous looking without the stock wheels. It looks so stupid.
Thanks for days.
It did make it a good bit taller though. Like I know we were giving each other shit, but
8 more inches of tire.
8 more inches of tire? We only added 4 inches of lift. Look at this ridiculous fucking looking thing. I think this is the new style.
It's for fuel mileage.
Yeah, and economy and style and
So we need to like triple the lift kit and then put low pro tires on those wheels.
trailer tires.
Trailer tires.
We need trailer tires and wheels. Some like 12s. Yo, have you seen those really small ones that are like 8s? They got like 8-inch wheel. Yeah, they're like 4 of them in a row. All right. She is back from the alignment shop and we are going to put her on the big tires now. Dude, none of y'all can park this shit straight.
These posts aren't square.
Yeah, and I just starting to realize that.
This lift originally here when we got here.
You got her nice alignment. Apparently the alignment did really good. At least that's what Charlie say. We got. I mean, look at all these numbers that I don't know what they mean.
The top is what it used to be. The bottom is what it is now.
The top is what it used to be. The bottom is okay. So it's pretty much in all these things. In look at that. Look at those pink. Those are not pink. That means they're good. You know, I really thought I was gonna regret the spike lug nuts. Like, I thought they were gonna be too edgy, but I fucking like them.
I'm a big fan of them.
Oh man, look at these bad motherfuckers. I pulled one out yesterday. Don't know where it's at, but it's in here somewhere. You have a kid, you have no room to talk. This man just gets done with his baby appointment this afternoon. He tells me don't pull out. Okay.
I'm not taking your fucking advice.
Do you listen to homeless people about their money situations too?
Take car advice from a guy that's got 2 different colors on his car and all the parts are still wrecked. Can't stand it.
When people leave those on?
Yeah. Driving down the road, I got no shoes, I got no shoes.
Oh man, look at them. Look at them black rhinos. This thing's a monster truck! Oh my god! Fuck yeah! Oh my god! Dude, you are not.
Tires make a huge
Holy shit! Let's just take this whole piece of plastic off, yeah.
That whole piece comes off the bumper, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is so much clearance. Dude, that thing looks so metal!
Now some custom do-it-with-Dan bumpers and shit.
Yeah, I gotta definitely do a bumper.
Sliders.
The sweet, gotta get rid of the sweet plastic cover. You feel like one of them big man up there?
Oh,
big,
yeah.
big old tall boy?
Big old tall boy.
Got one of them tall boys in that tall tree? God, that thing looks like a fucking truck. Dude, that is gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Man, I am just so pleased with the way that turned out. This thing's gonna look so good wrapped. It's unfortunate too, because the camera will never do it justice. Like, no matter how much I try to make it look like it looks in real life. God, that white looks great. Oh, you can turn that system off?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's just got a whole bunch of that.
God, that looks so good. Ah! Could not be more happy with this. So now, like, to give you an idea of where it stands compared to me, just a little bit below my head on the tailgate. Jeez. Oh man, Laura's gonna hate getting out of this thing. She's short like me. Warning, do not stick dick in winch. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we got the Jeep lifting. I got to run, but I want to say special thanks to the guys over here at OFFROAD MAFIA. You guys want to introduce yourselves? We never did that. So if you'd like to introduce yourself to my YouTube
Raymond
channel.
Slater. I've been working with Drew for about 2 years now.
Okay, I didn't ask, but I'm just kidding.
I'm Charlie. I go by Goose. I've been with
Ripper.
you for 3 years now. Lead tech. I run all the builds and everything back here. So.
And we already introduced Drew last episode, so that's fine.
Yeah,
But dude, thank you so much for
You're welcome,
fucking making this happen. This
Enjoyed
is
it.
cool as shit,
We
dude.
got that one done. We'll do some more cool stuff with it, and then we'll jump on that Rebel here soon.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah, man.
guys.
We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you all the work you guys did. Make sure to check all these guys out on Instagram. Links are in the description. All that good shit. Man, I am so unbelievably pleased with this truck Jeep thing. I am just so freaking over the moon about this. Not only that, but I really appreciate Drew, Charlie, and Ray, like, really knocking this thing out today. They've been a super fucking pleasure to be around and work with. Like, these dudes are my go-to guys now for off-roading stuff. I feel like I try not to ask hardcore you guys for a whole lot of stuff. But do me a favor, go show them some love, follow them on Instagram and stuff like that. Because they, not only do they post really cool stuff, I'm talking to Drew about getting them to start a YouTube channel. They're funny dudes, and I think they'd make an awesome page if they did, you know? I've been averaging 14 miles to the gallon with these regular tires. I wonder how this is gonna do man, this thing's got plenty of pickup. Oh my God, it still accelerates. Like, it still has got such a good acceleration, even with these big ass fucking tires. Look at this, a Hummer truck. It's like a make-believe Jeep truck, right? That's like the original Jeep truck. He's all matte. I look cooler than you now, nerd.